I want to thank everybody for continuously coming every single day, listening to the podcast, Affirmations for Recovery. This message is sponsored by Al, the new app for today's working entrepreneur, man. Make sure you download this app in the App Store, OWWLL, and use my referral code, EA. Get you $10, make your first call. Let's go. Let's continue to grow. Again, go to your App Store, OWWLL, and thank me later.
Good people find other good people.
And stay connected to them. That's important. Pow, just like that, we are here. Affirmations for Recovery, the podcast. I'm your guy, EA, and I just love sitting down with people that's building the recovery community. And I just like talking about perseverance. I like talking about good shit, bad shit, ugly shit, whatever shit, because that's what makes the world go round. Like people's problems and the solution is what makes the world go round. So today I have the pleasure and the honor sitting down with Miss Amy. Miss Amy, I have no idea what she does. My production team, shout out to the production team, by the way, Ocean Tree Creative. They found her. And they thought this would be a great interview, and I know them. They know what I like. So tell me a little bit about you, who you are, what brought you to the recovery space.
Absolutely. And I would like to give a shout out to your production team as well. They're amazing. Yes. They're doing a great job. And EA, aren't they? You are so energetic, and I just love your vibe. So I'm really happy to be here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm honored. It's my pleasure. Okay.
Yeah. So my name is Amy at Margolais, and I founded the company Sunshine Theory after spending 25 plus years in corporate tech roles. So I've
25 plus years.
25 plus.
You look like you 26 years old yourself.
I started at 1. Okay. But yeah, so I built like multiple teams and coached and mentored so many people. And that was really my favorite part of my job. Mm-hmm. Come 2019, I had a life pivot that I found out I was pregnant, and a month later found out I had cancer.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's a lot. A pregnancy and?
Yes.
How'd you do it?
So I had to, I went to many, many doctors. I got different opinions. I went to 5 hospitals to find my truth.
Smart.
Yeah. This is what I tell everybody. I say, there's some people who will go and they'll get one opinion and they'll do it. But I learned, and I always point this out. One doctor said to me, and this opened up my eyes, how to look at, how to take care of yourself and be your own advocate is,
right.
I had the baby, I had cancer. So he told me, my job is to keep your baby alive. Your oncologist's job is to keep you alive. So anything that they recommend, you have to put that into your head, right? Because I was, thinking, do I keep the pregnancy? Do I not? What do I do? Mm-hmm. And that's really that gray area. And that's where it was my power, my choice about how we proceeded. So I needed to get all the information, because I say you don't know what you need to know until you need to know it, right?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Nobody knows about, different diseases until you have it, most likely.
Truth.
And
that's truth.
So I did. I went fact finding. I talked to different doctors, saw what similarities there were. It's great because we did keep the pregnancy, and she's a beautiful, cute little 4-year-old girl now.
I love that. Yes. I love it. Okay.
And so that pivot in life is what brought me to what I do today, and help. Went through my own recovery after chemo, radiation, targeted treatments. And now my mission is to help other survivors coming out of cancer. Just like you said, like post-traumatic growth, right? There's so much. Everybody, as we EA and I talked a little bit earlier, and, we were talking about how much, everybody has trauma in their life in some capacity, whether it's the way from childhood or something that happened recently. There's always something. So,
Always.
Finding out the right way to work through that trauma and to grow. Because what pains me the most is when I see a survivor saying, "Oh, I'm so tired still. I'm in so much pain. My doctor gave me this medicine and this medicine and this," right? And then the medicines keep piling up.
Yes. Hello.
And then, it pains me. So I, I'm like, it's your second chance in life. Create the life you want. Like, let's do it. Right.
I love your energy. And guys, listen up to her. She's talking a lot of great to me, what I call common sense. People in recovery learn best from people in recovery.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you survive, you're a survivor, man. Congratulations on that. What was your secret sauce for surviving your cancer? How'd you get through it?
Something that, I mean, there are several things, but I think something that is innate in me and can be taught, right? It's a mindset switch, is
come on now.
Positivity. I'm a very positive person naturally. So, I kept my head down and I knew I just had to get through it. I think also having the pregnancy, it wasn't just me fighting for me. I was also fighting for the baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh.
So you can apply that anywhere in recovery. Like, who else is in your pod? Who else is in your love circle, right? Friends, family.
Love circle. Oh, I like that. The love circle.
So it applies to any type of recovery, right? Like who else is there, supporting you? And that's really important. And just knowing you're fighting for something.
I love it. I think something that you said, I want to definitely shine a light on, because my audience, for me, when we think about, unlearning and relearning things, sometimes you have to say it several times just to reiterate. Yes. And I love what you said about why you do the work that you do, how you got here, and the fact that you do it like nonstop. Like this is your life passion. Yeah. You are helping people. Like, how many years have you been doing this now?
Gosh, just strictly with the cancer stuff, 4 years now.
Wow. Congratulations. Yeah. So what's your ideal client?
So my ideal clients are anybody moving into survivorship, done with treatment, anybody who's had cancer. That's really my specialty where I focus. Yeah. So sadly, it's a pretty big audience.
And your work is never done. No. Like there's somebody woke up today that just got a new diagnosis. Yeah. Of cancer. And I love what you said about the positivity, because I'm a positive person. I breathe positivity. That's just how I thrive. Thanks. I have to be around positive energy. Otherwise it doesn't work for me. So guys, she just gave you some game. I hope you wrote it down. Positivity is one of the key ingredients to recovery.
Yes.
Positive energy. I say it again for the people all the way in the back. Positive energy, guys. Smiling. Learning to smile, even in the most challenging moments. When you smile, it makes it feel that much better.
And something else I teach too is it's the mindset flip.
Come on.
I always say, like, for an example, say your friend called you and said they got in a bad car accident, right? You could say, "Oh man, is your car ruined? This is going to cost so much."
Yes.
Or do you flip the mindset and say, "Oh my God, thank God you're okay. And thank God you're alive." That's the mindset flip, how you look at things, right? Are you looking at the negative stuff, or are you like so happy about the positive stuff?
I'm telling you, you have to be happy about the positive, because one thing about life is going to keep lifing.
Yeah.
How we respond is what defines us. Okay.
Yep.
So I love to attack everything with a smile, man. People think I'm crazy. They be like, "Man, you're happy, man. You just lost $1 million, but you're still smiling." Because at the end of the night, everything happens according to the plan. I'm a strong believer in God. I'm not a religious person, but I'm very spiritual.
Yeah.
So I do pray. I take everything to God. So I believe in what I'm saying to God. So I believe in what He's saying back to me.
Yep.
So I don't spend a lot of time worrying about things that I cannot control.
Yes, that's it. That's the secret to happiness.
That's the secret to recovery as well.
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of things that's going on. The world is going to always be going on.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody died. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. And believe me, the world is still going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to find ways to keep going on with the world.
Yes.
Keep aligning yourself with people like you, like Miss Amy. She's positive. Ever since we've been here, I've seen nothing but a beautiful smile. I feel the energy because I'm an energy person. I can feel it. Even through the screen, I can feel it. Okay? So yes, I feel it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want more of it. How can I get more of it? I mean, how can people find you? Like, what do you do?
Yes. So, like I said before, I founded Sunshine Theory.
Okay.
So it's
Tell me a little bit about. Wait a minute. Tell me a little bit about Sunshine Theory because that sounds like a lot. Like what exactly is Sunshine Theory?
It's a one-on-one coaching. I work with clients one-on-one, and as I said before, specializing in post-traumatic growth. So there's a very easy 3-step formula, roadmap that we kind of work through. And, I've seen so many successes, and that's the passion and joy, I'm sure, in your work as well. Like when you see somebody coming out and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm not depressed anymore, and I'm not focusing on this. And I found this job that I wanted to do, but I never thought I could. It's just, those empowering moments is what it's all about.
I'm telling you, that's what I do the work for. I do the work to see people smile,
Yeah.
not for the money. The money always finds me somehow, some way. God is providing. I'm thankful for that. But for me, I do this work to see people persevere, to see people smile.
That's my role too. It's like I spent all those years in corporate and I realized, you know what? This is my passion, is working with people. I love seeing them grow. I love seeing them be the best selves. And it's not worth it if you're not living the life you want,
So what's the typical take, if I was a client, I'm new to working with you, what would you say it take, like a timeline or how long it takes?
Typically, I do 6 months.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Because the meat of it, right? It's like the beginning part, okay, we can talk. It's like the meat of it, getting deep and really going into the trauma to help, move past it. And that's where the meat of everything happens. And then on the back end, it's setting those goals for who you want to be.
Yes.
And
talk to me about goal setting, because I talk about that every day. Goal setting and how important is goal setting to you?
Oh, it's so key. If you don't have your own roadmap and your own goals that you're reaching towards, you're kind of lost, right? You're doing
just
things
in the way. One
off, right? Like, oh, this felt good, but then it goes away, right? Like you don't remember that's a step towards your goal. And it's really hard without goals to move forward. And I see this a lot sometimes when people come and start working with me, like they've been trying their own things here and there. They, they try a little exercise or they try this and they try that, but nothing's sustainable and it's not helping them grow. They're just stuck, it's like stuck in this like trial and error thing. So I think goal setting is like number one. Ideal. It's really key.
It's number one to recovery. Ideal. You got to have goals. For me, I teach this every day, like in groups, when I do groups, like when I'm checking in with the people that I'm working with, like the first thing we do, I need to know a word to describe how you feel.
Yeah.
Because I believe feeling words are so important. And people that need recovery, they don't know how to talk about how they feel. They usually say good. Oh, I feel good, or I feel bad. There's a lot of more feeling words in between that we need to really learn how to identify, right?
Yes.
Second, I need to know a goal. Every time, like every day, we should be working on goals. If you're in recovery, there should be a goal for you. If nothing else, the goal is to stay clean for today.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Okay.
Yep.
And lastly, I like to know one thing that you're thankful for. Okay. Because gratitude is next to godliness.
Gratitude is so important.
And that's how you can keep a smile on your face. It's just counting your blessings. Okay. I woke up today. That puts a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Just waking up every day. And then for me, I teach people how to follow that yellow brick road all day.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the secret sauce. Don't let nobody throw you off the yellow brick road. Okay. Things are gonna happen. Yes, bills are gonna be due. Spouses are mad. The job is pissing us off.
Right.
We still got to figure out a way to keep the smile on.
Yeah, keep moving through it because you can.
I'm telling you, it's possible. It works if you work it. And they say it, and it won't if you don't. It's just
It's true.
it's really that simple. I didn't really understand that until I sat back and really thought about it, because
Yeah.
I wanted to buy recovery. I was hoping I could. I was searching for a store that I could buy recovery in.
Yeah, right.
Right. But I learned I had to really do the work in order to seek, in order to reach recovery. You have to work for it. There is no ideal.
That's right.
invoice.
You have to put in the work. You have to put
I
in the
can't
work.
I wish I could send you an invoice and just get me some recovery for like $50 an hour or something,
Right.
but it doesn't work like that.
Correct.
You have to put the work in.
Yep.
So I applaud your efforts. You're putting in the work. Where are you located? What area of the nation are you?
Yeah, so we're East Coast. We just moved a year ago from New Jersey, New York area, and now we're down in South Florida.
Okay.
So,
South Florida?
Talk about following, what feels good and what's right. I love a outdoor lifestyle, and that's what we moved here for. So it's been great.
So you said married?
Married.
I know you have a 4-year-old. How many children?
3 kids.
Okay.
So my other 2 are 14 and 12.
Wow. You look amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you. So sweet.
You look amazing, by the way. Okay, you make motherhood look great.
Oh, you are a charmer.
Yes, indeed. No, I love women. I'm a woman person. Yeah. I am married as well, but I think women make the world go round. I think people in recovery also make the world go round. So you too. You're a woman and you're in recovery. So you're actually making the world. You're a superhero.
Amazing. I believe that in everybody who's putting in the work.
Yes, I believe really the people in recovery are the strongest willed people, the strongest minded people, and the most resilient.
Yes, resiliency.
Super key. So, how can people follow you? People want to follow you. How can people do that?
Absolutely. So my website is www.sunshinetheory.com. Okay. Also on Instagram at sunshine.theory.
Sunshine.theory. Okay. And then no LinkedIn, no Facebook, none of that stuff?
I'm also on Facebook under Sunshine Theory, and also on LinkedIn under Sunshine Theory.
There you guys go. How about Al? Have you heard of Al?
Al.
See, I knew it. This is my perfect time. So this is one of my sponsors, OWWLL. It's a new app for today's working entrepreneur. It's a great app. I found my tribe on Al. I guarantee you. Do it today. It's in the App Store. It's free to download. It doesn't cost a thing, but I guarantee you your tribe lives there. So I would encourage you, download the app today. It's free. Use my referral code EA. Get yourself $10. I appreciate all of you for continuously supporting me. Affirmations for Recovery, the podcast streaming on all platforms, comes out at 1 a.m. if you're in the West Coast, 4 o'clock if you're in the East Coast. And just pick a place to where podcasts are coming and just subscribe. That's important. We live in a world where we live off subscriptions. We live off of feedback. So if you see Affirmations for Recovery anywhere, say something to it. Engage with it. That's how I thrive. That's what gives me my energy and my importance. So I appreciate it. Any final words, Amy, for your fans?
Yes, I would love to. If works for you as well, I do have a link that I can share.
Please.
That has, it's free. You can download it, and it has it gives an overview of some of the steps to help anybody as they're moving through trauma. So I'd like to share that with the audience.
Please, where's the link at? How?
I'll share it with you, and we can.
Share it with me. And then, is there a link on your actual website as well?
There is, yes.
Okay, so say your website one more time.
It's sunshinetheory.com.
Okay, guys, get on there, click the link, and get you some freeness, because free is a very good price. That's something about free. I love free. At the same time, I like compensating people as well. So if there's a way that you can support Sunshine Theory, guys, do that for me. Do that for me. It's important. That's how, she's an entrepreneur. She's the poster for today's person in recovery. I love it. She's still smiling after all the thing that she's been beat up. She's been kicked in the stomach, pushed down and everything. And she's still, look at her. She's still smiling. She's a fighter. So if she can do it, we can do it. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Let's go.
The Affirmations for Recovery podcast is an OceanTreeCreative.com production.